Hi, it's Yoga with Vicky. Thanks for joining me today. Today's class is all about going with the flow, easing into your day gently on a positive note, or ending your day gently on a positive note. So it's a really good one to kind of mobilize and stretch out your muscles. It's pretty much accessible for everybody, so whether you're a beginner or an advanced yogi, hopefully you're going to enjoy it. And we're going to move a little bit more slow and sensual today. So when you're ready, grab some water if you've got some. A mat, a block's going to be handy as well. And we'll get started in traditional child's pose. Bring your knees together. Let your arms come past your feet down by your sides and let your head relax here. And just start to come into your breath. Letting that breath come into the back, down into the hips. When you're ready, you're going to inhale, rise up onto the knees, stretch up. If you're in the morning, big stretch here first thing in the morning, and then exhale, twist one way. Inhale, come back through center, palms to touch if you like. Exhale, twist the other way. Feel that beautiful stretch in the chest, the shoulders, and reach up. And then exhale back to child's pose. We're going to do this 4 times. So inhale, reach up. Exhale to twist. Inhale, reach. Exhale, twist. Inhale, find length through both sides of the waist. And then scoop your way back to child's pose. When you're ready, finding your own kind of meditative movement here. So finding your own flow, you can go as fast or as slow as you like here. One more round. Just feeling as much openness as you can through the chest, the shoulders. And then coming back down to child's pose for a moment. Then finding your way onto all fours, and then bringing one foot out to the side, turning the toes inwards, so pigeon toe the foot, kind of bring the big toe towards you here. And then from here, you're going to work your way over towards that leg, so reach up through the opposite, so the same arm as the leg that's out, and bring it up and over, then send the other arm over. And then just taking 4 circles here. So we're just going to stay with 4 today to keep it nice and simple. See if you can mobilize through the shoulder here. The elbow can be bent. And then from here, you're going to trickle those fingers out to the other side as far out as you can, so you can get a good nice length here. Have the shoulder stacked above the wrist, and then lengthen the leg. Will just lift up here, then reach up through the other arm, and then exhale, bend the knee. See if you can just touch the foot, and then inhale, find length. And we'll go for 4 again. So working into firing up through the hamstring, keep sending the hips forward. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bend through the foot. Opening up through the front of the quad, and when you've done 4 or 5, depending on how fast you move, you're going to find your way back onto all fours here, and then inhale, reach long here. Exhale, drawing the same knee in towards the elbow. It's quite tricky to balance, I know you can do it, it's good for the core. And then release it back down and shimmy the hips side to side here. From here, we'll just take cat-cow, but you can flip the wrist towards you if you like. So we're going to inhale, extend through the heart, open up through the chest and gaze up. And then exhale, tuck the tailbone, scoop the belly, and then send your body back towards your heels. Child's pose variation. And get this big stretch into the forearms. Then inhale, opening your way up, finding your extension. Then exhale, round out. Finding your flexion as you sink back. Then finding your way back into your neutral spine, you can extend the leg out to the other side. So the other leg comes out to the side, flip the wrist back if you like. Turn the toes towards you, and you're going to make your way over that leg, taking your 4 circles for the shoulder here. So you don't have to have a straight arm, you can let it be nice and fluid, moving like water. Allowing that easygoing energy to enter into your practice, finding that fluid movement. And when you've done your 4th or 5th one, you're going to bring your weight over to the other side. The leg will just lift up at the same time. Inhale, find length, and then exhale, catching the foot, bending through the back of the thigh here. So really fire up the hamstrings, and then inhale, reach long. Exhale to catch the foot, send the hips forward. Going for one more here. Then working your way back, finding your way back onto all fours. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the same arm there, and then just lower down. Shimmy the hips side to side here. From here, you're going to find downward facing dog. So if it's first thing in the morning, feel free to bend your knees lots so that you can extend your tailbone up towards the sky. You want a nice neutral lower back. And then just start to walk out your dog, bending one knee, extending through the opposite leg straight, really getting into the heel. So feeling that stretch across the back of the calf. And then letting the chest mount down. Inhale, we're going to raise one leg high up towards the sky. Bend the knee, open the hip, draw one big circle with the knee here. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest, float it in between the hands. Back knee comes down, and you're going to just let the arms rise up. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to go nice and slow for this first round. Then find some length, extend through the chest, and take the elbow on the outside of the knee. Inhale, find length. Exhale to twist. And then return back to center here. Tuck the back foot. Bring the foot on a 45-degree angle, and you're going to find your way into your warrior one. Breathe. Keep the hips shining towards me. And then from here, work your way into warrior two, opening up through the hips. And now from here, bring the arms up towards the sky, hands towards your heart center. You're going to straighten through the front leg, turn both your toes in so the big toes turn towards each other, heels out. Find your block if you've got one. If you don't have one, that's all good. From here, you're going to bring the hips forward, so you're going to find a flat back here. We're going to take a nice twist. So we're going to inhale, twisting from the upper back, letting one arm lift up towards the sky. And then lower down, exhale, twisting the other way, so letting the arm reach up. And you can stay here for a little bit longer for your first round. We're not flowing just yet. From here, you're going to bend into your back knee. Let the front knee roll open, it's the one facing me. And then you're going to come on the inside into Skandasana. And then just reach up. Big shoulder circle here, maybe 1, 2, or 3, up to you. And then you're going to find your way facing the back of the mat here. So you're going to turn your way to find your way down onto your back knee, and then rise on up. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Take a moment here to find length in your spine before you come into your twist. Exhale. And then from here, rising up, finding your way into your warrior one, so the back toes tuck. Keep your hips shining forward, so you might need to bring your hands to your hips. Reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, open the hips to the side room, warrior two. And now from here, we're going to invite some softness through the arms to stay really strong and grounded through the lower body. But imagine that you're picking up perhaps the petals of a lotus flower, and then bring them up, and then making the shape of a lotus flower. And then softly spread the petals back down and towards the earth to nourish the earth. Going for one more here. Nice and slowly straighten through the front leg now. Turn the toes inwards and then find your way down. Keeping your hips over your legs here. Bringing yourself forward a little bit and then finding your twist. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Inhale, reach the other way. I really like to twist on the inhale, but if you prefer to twist on the exhale, that's all good too, okay? So it's your practice, do what feels good for your body. And then you're gonna bend through, let that front knee rotate out, and then let the back leg come down, finding your openness here. So finding your little shoulder openings by drawing some elbow circles, 2 or 3 or 1, up to you. Then finding your way back to the front of the mat. Okay, we're gonna move a little bit quicker. We're gonna rise on up, inhale. This time you can straighten through the back leg as well if you like, so you can let that back leg lift. And then exhale, finding your twist. Inhale, finding your way into your warrior one. And then exhale, open your hips, warrior two. Pick up your petals, spread them to your blooming flower. Softly spread them away. And then from here, doesn't have to be petals, could be something different, maybe the sand on the beach. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Inhale, reach up, one big circle here, and then finding your way to the back of the mat, bending your back knee. Inhale, rise up those arms. Exhale, if you'd like, you can lift the back leg as you take your twist. Inhale, reach up, and then finding your warrior one. Open your way to warrior two. Then perhaps this time picking up the grains of the sand and then spreading them wide, spreading your fingers across the sand, making some smooth lines, or perhaps drawing the horizontal waves, something like that. Right, from here, straighten through that arm, get straight away forward fold. Let yourself bow down, then finding that length, finding your way into your twist. Expansion through the chest, the lungs. And then finding your way to Skandasana. So it's a really nice circular flow here. Inhale. Exhale, finding your twist, maybe lift the back leg. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Then picking up your grains of your sand or the petals of a flower, finding that softness and ease. Spread it away, spread that love. Exhale, Skandasana. Back of the room. Take your circle. And then from here, finding your way. Inhale. Picking up your back leg, if you like. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach up, warrior one. Stretch through both sides of the waist, and then open your hips. Sink down through the hips, soft through those arms. Finding that softness in your face, your jaw, your arms. Inviting that softness in, and then from here, pivot your toes towards each other. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, or inhale, up to you. Taking your nice twist here. And finding your way into Skandasana, facing the front of the room. Inhale. And then this time, we're gonna come down onto all fours and just wiggle the hips again. Letting that kind of fluctuate around the body. So you can take big circles or small circles if you like, it's up to you. And then just making sure you go in the other direction as well. And then when you're ready, you're gonna find your way onto your belly. You're gonna come perch yourself up onto fingertips here. We're gonna inhale, open up through the chest. Take a nice deep cobra here, and then exhale, you're gonna let one elbow bend and let the shoulder fold in, and then let your head turn. Inhale, find length, find that extension. And then exhale, turning the other way, letting that shoulder come in. So we're going to be really smooth again here. Nice and fluid. Really good way to loosen out through any aches and pains if you've had a big active day or you've been sitting all day. It's really good to release off through the neck. Going for one more round here. And find that length again. You're going to find your way back into downward facing dog here. Lifting up through the hips. Walking it out and then extend one leg up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the knee towards the chest. And then bring it behind the same wrist here. And you're going to find your way into pigeon. You can let the back leg and the back knee come down if you like, or keep it lifted, up to you. And you'll notice that they get straight into your hips. So allow yourself to fold forward whenever you can. And then we're just going to wave the spine up and down. If you have a block here or you'd like a little bit more height, just soften into those hips a little bit more. Feel free to bring the block underneath your hip as well. And we're just going to wave, ripple the spine forward and back here. And again, you can always release the block out. You can take stillness if you like. Your choice, your practice, finding what you need to either start or end your day here. Letting any sensations, emotions, anything to just circulate around the body, and then pay attention to your breath. Letting that breath be completely natural now. And then when you're ready, you're going to find your way back into downward facing dog, lifting up through the hips, walking through the feet again. Raise the other leg high, and then first you're just going to draw one big circle here. And then exhale, draw the knee down. It comes roughly behind the same wrist here. And then the legs 45-degree angle, you can bring it more parallel if you like, but just making sure there's no pain in the knee there before you let yourself melt down. And then ripple up again. And then just like the tide, that ebb and flow of your mood, of your day, just letting that be. And then if you'd like to take stillness for the next few rounds of breath, by all means, let yourself come down onto a block, relax your forehead here. And then slowly you're going to come up again, taking your time to get there. Release any props and just let yourself come over, and we'll come into a nice forward fold here to finish. So if you've got a block here, you can use that again. We're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. So when you're ready, just hinging from the hips slightly, feel free to bring something underneath the base of your our hips as well. And then just coming forward onto your elbows or all the way down. You can always bring your hands underneath your head here if you feel like this is really intense for the legs. And you may be able to just remove the props out of the way and then just let yourself relax. Taking 2 more rounds of breath. A full inhale and a full exhale. And rise on up. Come back to seated. And we'll finish off with a tiny little bit of pranayama. So this is a really good way to set an intention for your day, or to just let the whole day, if you've had a stressful day, to just kind of let that disappear, basically. So you're gonna take your hands and then bend the second 2 fingers and straighten the last 2 fingers. And so you'll have the thumb. And then from here, just bringing the last 2 fingers to your left nostril, softening your eyes to close if you like. We're going to inhale in and out through the right nostril. Now we're going to inhale for 3 counts into the right nostril. Close off the right nostril. Exhale out 3 counts, left nostril. Inhale for 3 counts into the left. Close off left. Exhale out right. Inhale for 4 this time. Close right. Exhale left. Inhale for 4. Close. Exhale for 4. I hope that helps you, and I look forward to seeing you soon. If you've got any feedback, suggestions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching and joining and practicing with me. Namaste.